Hello. Welcome to episode 3 of the Online Interaction Chamber. The dangerous experiment is continuing in stride. We're not giving up. This is going to be a long boy. Get ready. And I'm ready to put it all in. I'm ready to put all of my commitment and time in. And I'm really hoping the Wi-Fi doesn't screw up because the FPS is getting scary here. But that's why we don't give up. I'm not going to give up, and I sure hope you don't either. We have one viewer, 32 seconds, and I consider that a success already. So, in case one person who is watching happens to not know, because they've been living under the dankest, dirtiest rock ever, the Online Interaction Chamber, well, now that viewer's gone, but whatever, I'll explain it anyways. The Online Interaction Chamber is a very dangerous experiment that I'm conducting where I lock myself in this here chamber. I know, I feel I'm completely imprisoned, no way I can get out. And I interact with people online to see how much I can handle before I lose my marbles. So, welcome Winter Chair. He is a very recurring fan favorite character, Winter Chair. He has been known to be very deeply ingrained into the good content lore. And yes, the Online Interaction Chamber is officially a go. Which, by the way, I should probably put my the Discord link in the thing. Yeah, okay, never mind. Here we go. Welcome back, Mr. Job. How are we doing?
I'm doing.
You're doing? I suppose so. I'm doing too. What I'm doing is the Online Interaction Chamber, Episode 3. Welcome. Who is good content? Good question. I suppose for an update, I'd say the fifth most hilarious thing that happened today was we had a whole thing with Eli again, where a couple of fellas decided to joke around and go, oh man, this is not as good content, and then Eli would go, who the heck is good content? I don't know who that is. Good content never released a video on him, and so. People kept going, man, I have no idea who good content is either. And then that same person, aka Rab, went, actually, get fucked. I know who good content is. Sunglasses emoji. And then Eli deleted the whole thread. Get the fuck out of here, Eli. Anyways, that's what happened. Who is good content? Who knows? I'm having an identity crisis, but you know what crisis Eli's having? A content crisis, because he can't make good content. All right. So anyways, nice to converse with you, Job. It's just been me talking to myself for the past 30 seconds. Sorry about that, but...
Why is your head on your broom?
Well, in case you don't know, and I think I've told many people this before, this is not me. I understand it looks like me with a Jewish person haircut, but it's actually Joseph Yeltser. And he just coincidentally looks similar to a picture of me I took back in November of last year. But that's a complete coincidence. Has nothing to do with anything. Joseph Yeltser, I've known him for my whole life, and I met him back in Slovenia. We fought in the Vietnam War together. If you want to hear that story, would you like to hear this story?
Yeah.
Okay, so I grew up in the town of Slovenia. In Slovenia, in case you don't know, it was you can't find it. It's Slovania. That's how it's spelled, I believe. It was a experiment launched in 1939 by the Russians to try and create an entire town, an ecosystem that would live with itself off the grid. They made sure to surround it with a force field that would prevent it from being found on GPS. It's not on any map. And they've successfully managed to completely erase it off of public record. And we grew up there because what they did is they decided to send agents out to different countries and nab different babies of different ethnicities to all live together in this town so that we would end up living as the most diverse group of people, the town of Slovenia. It was a terrible experiment. Fucking sucked because I had to end up living with some of the most confusing people ever. Obviously, Rajiv Hajabib, my lifelong friend, was one of them. He got nabbed from India. The person who got nabbed from Texas, his name was Jimmy Trojan. I've known him my whole life, and you already know about him too. Vladimir Malakov, a Russian from Russia, and his cousin, Vincent Broshkanov. Those two guys were weird as well. They came from the native land of Russia, and I came from America or somewhere, China. I don't know, one of those two. And I got shipped over into Slovenia to be miserable. And so did Joseph. Joseph got imported from Israel, as you can tell. So when he wasn't mentally breaking down because Slovenia didn't raise him well. He was just moping about how he wished he lived any other life. And in around 1967, Slovenian officials used extremely complicated paperwork and legal ledger to legally merge Slovenia very secretively to the U.S. So there was a 51st United States the whole time, and no one ever really knew about it.
How did you escape?
I'll answer your question, Winter Chair, in a second. Well, good question, because 2 years after 1967, in 1969, the Vietnam War happened. And because we were officially merged with the United States, we were all involuntarily drafted, as we were of pretty much the right age. Around when the Vietnam War was going on, we lost a lot of friends. Spencer Driscoll, he died because he ate a C4-infused Viet Cong rice meal. Oh, man, he never should have accepted that bowl from those dirty Viet Cong people. But here's one thing that happened that is significant. We lost Joseph, or we lost him, because...
He died?
No, not exactly. But hold on. Major spoilers ahead for the good content canon. This is very important. There was a Viet Cong fort. They were causing quite a bit of a problem. So we rigged their area with explosives. And when we pressed the detonate button and the whole thing was going down in flames, Joseph saw his opportunity out of this dimension. He came in screaming, running towards the wreckage, guns blazing, nips blazing because he was butt naked, and he ran straight into the burning wreckage, and we never saw him again for years and years and years, and we thought he was dead. After all, a man that crazy, it's hard to sustain being alive for that long. However, a long time later, at around 2018, he started showing up again in Jimmy Trojan's house. He was much older looking. He had a scar on the side of his left hand, on the left side of his head, and he had another scar on the right side of his testicles. So we really knew something was up. So we tried to get him out of Jimmy's house because he was annoying, and also he stunk. He was very smelly. And he refused to give us any context as to what the heck happened and how he didn't die. We finally managed to get him out. We had to use a couple bulldozers. And later on, we managed to spot him again, except this time he was with his family. He was with a wife, a daughter, and a son, and we didn't know what the heck was going on. There's no way in hell this guy had a son. And just 2 days ago, we saw him without any family, mute, sitting butt naked with a scar across his testes in our house. So we asked him, yeah, you don't have a family. Why is that there? And the first words he said to us in 30 years was, I have a family now. Piss off, suck my dick and balls. So we didn't believe him. And we wanted to get to the bottom of it. So it was around Christmas time, and he was inside his house. So he had a house the whole time. Get the fuck out of here. No way. And his family was hanging out in there. We wanted to see what was really going on. So we thought we would give him a Christmas tree as a gift, but we'd rig it with microphones and video cameras. So we'd see his family. You
told me this before, that you put C4 on it.
Yeah, exactly. And then Vlad Molokov is a moron, and he rigged it with C4s, blew it up. And this is Joseph right here, because he tried to kill me. There was a whole war that broke out again. So he's working as my indentured servant. And also, he's a sex offender. So just in case he lunges at some kids, I can hold him back and prevent him from ruining himself. Have you considered writing a biography about your stories? I would, but I don't want to write a biography at age 18. That's a little too early. What's the maximum an 18-year-old can write about their lives? What, 2 paragraphs? You got to live a whole life before you write a whole book about yourself. That's my view on it. Plus, even if there was a more complete piece of work to be made, it would still be incomplete, because soon I would have my more experiences. I've been told the 20s are the most rampant and wacky years of your life. So I think that if I write a biography before then, or maybe I could do a thing where I predict everything. I could just write an imaginary biography where I just write up to what happened up to this point, and then I just write about I don't know, whatever I assume would happen, and I'll make up some random shit. Okay, Winter Chair asks, why did the Megamind Sermon 2 get taken down? You proved it didn't break any rules. Well, I do believe Winter Chair knows the answer already, but I guess he's given me an opportunity to, speak on this publicly, even though very few people are probably going to watch this back and get real context for that. But, well, long story short, Eli is a douchebag, and he mass reported my video for harassment because he didn't like the fact that he was in it, and I was making fun of him. So what we did is I tried to make a response, and that got taken down as well. And at that point, we knew that Eli was exploiting YouTube's broken system, and yeah, that was that. However, I do re-upload all the videos on the lost content playlist, and I'm sure Winter Chair is aware and has seen the 2 videos that have been re-uploaded there. And it's truly tragic. There are a total of 5 videos on the lost content playlist. So
how do you? On one of Eli's videos, he said that he's gonna get 500 subscribers, and he said that in September of 2020.
Wait. What did he say?
He said try to help me get to 300 subs, and then he went up to 500 subs. But I don't think he went up any subs.
Well, yeah, no. When I first saw his channel, he was at around like 101 or 102, and it's really weird because Eli would do this thing where, no, I already talked about this in a previous. In fact, I feel like we're going over all the same subjects, but yeah, no, Eli would do this thing where he would gain subs very, very rapidly and unexpectedly. And because of that, you know, you would assume you would just be viciously plugging. And because barely any of his viewers, most of the views on Eli's videos are just me. So you know, a lot of the views are, a lot of the subs that he has are empty. So he was almost about to surpass my second channel, the Your Mom channel, the one I do the paper reading live streams on, but he failed to do that, and he just fell behind in subs, even though he was working way harder than me at trying to do stuff, and I just sat on my ass and did nothing. So that's humiliating for him, I guess. But you know, I already discussed this before. But anyways, yeah, it's he's an interesting guy, and I mean, I think I've pretty heavily described pretty much everything that went on. I think I kind of glossed over some of the details where we had a real conflict. That part was so boring and repetitive because he would try and insult us. He would dig into my personal info and threaten to dox me, and he would I guess then he got his older brother to threaten to kill me and all that shit, and that was that. I mean, I pretty thoroughly described that already, and now we have this whole thing where Eli is I think he's realizing that he was wrong to try and initiate drama with me because he ended up looking like a moron. So now he's kind of holding back and just
went back to uploading bad content,
to uploading OnlyFans reaction videos, which is
yeah,
which is the worst type of content I can ever think of. I don't know how he came up with that. That is actually creative in the worst way possible. It's like you find something that no one else would do. It's actually it's his most original video, but but he's not reacting to OnlyFans. He's reacting to the story. Oh yeah, that's, right. The OnlyFans story time animations. It's not even good. He's yeah. So that's what that is. That sucks. Wait, you know what? Sorry about this. I gotta put the Discord link just in case any fellas coming in here. Wait, I need to do the marketing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I remember to do almost everything except for do the marketing for this whole thing. Everyone, what should I write? I don't know. Online interaction. I hate writing the whole thing. I should just do OIC or something, but it's too late. I gotta type the whole thing. Chamber is a go. Bam. Voice chat. It really sucks typing with one finger. Voice chat exists. There we go. Excellent. Okay, great. So anyways, also, yeah, when it comes to culture in general, one of the things that I hate the most is censorship and deletion of art. There can be art that's bad, but if you leave it up and that's best. What's best for everyone, right? If you take stuff down and you get rid of public records of creation, no matter how good / bad it is, you end up really screwing yourself over when it comes to preserving culture. So, I mean, I am fine for any amount of critique or loathing when it comes to art and culture, but deletion and cancellation is not the way to go, in my opinion. My God, we got everyone coming. Oh yeah. So hello, Megamind and Moeen Susi Baka, whatever that means. Welcome back to the chamber. I have been locked in here against my will, and now I'm forced to talk to people online.
Well, it'll be a very sad day.
It is very sad. I mean, I'm feeling lots of emotions right now. Sadness,
Really?
anger, disappointment that I let myself get trapped in this chamber again. But it is what it is, and I need to do my best in order to earn my way out by interacting with people online. After all,
I agree. I think interaction is very good, despite if you're trapped or not.
you know what? You're right. Although interaction is a bit of a chameleon. It can change based off of the context that it's in. In the context of being trapped in the context of being trapped in a chamber, interaction it rings a bit different. You know, in a way, the interaction becomes your last thread, preventing you from falling into insanity. So I mean,
do you know that Eli commented on government secrets?
Oh, he did?
A long
He
time
commented
ago.
about Biden winning.
Wait, what? What did he?
Wow.
He commented like 3.
He said, ha ha ha, Biden won.
Oh right, yeah. That's because I put some conspiracy theories about Joe Biden in that one. That Joe Biden did 9/11. That was one little line in government secrets, and I guess also.
I mean, I see it, man.
And also
Yeah, you know what they say? Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. We should put that as the slogan. I should have put that as the tagline for government secrets. God, gosh, what was I thinking?
Where did you get the secrets from? Who told you them?
Oh well, the thing is that there's.
You can't tell you. It's a secret.
I mean, I can't tell you, but I can give you a little bit of a sprinkle of information. There is a bit of a war between the CIA and the FBI, and I just happen to be a middleman who gets everything from both of them.
I like to think that like you dropped the hard drive on the floor, like, and then someone just picked it up and just put it in the computer just to see what it was. It's
exactly.
Classic.
Yeah, exactly.
Oops, I dropped.
Well, you dropped it and someone takes it. It's actually it's an actual strategy.
Yeah, no, I actually I used to do a thing back when I was more of a rookie. I understand that I'm degrading your FBI surveillance tactics as somewhat amateurish, but listen, I still respect you. But at the same time, I gotta say, back when I was more of a rookie information snatcher, I would do the thing where I would watch for dropped hard drives. And trust me, I got approximately 3 hard drives a day. So it normally worked out acceptably, but most of the times I ended up finding just a bunch of twisted sicko porn, and some and some less sick porn, and some stuff that I kept, and other stuff that I mounted on my wall. But no matter, it's a learning curve, and I believe that I am out of the curve, and I am just upwards and onwards to be the greatest person to ever live ever. So, anyways, fellas, we got a lot of people here. Wait, let me just count this. Not including me, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. What the? There's 5 people in the Discord voice chat, and 8 people who aren't me viewing this stream. I gotta put the stupid link to the server, and that's what I gotta do. And I knew I forgot something. Except YouTube will auto delete it because they suck. But, anyways, if anybody has any questions to ask of me, okay, shut up, Brian from the past. Paste that here. There we go.
Do you believe that Europe is fake?
Well, the thing about Europe is that there's a lot of debate over whether or not it's fake, but I don't believe it is. I do think that sections of it are fake. I do think that the southern part of Germany is definitely fake. That whole thing was being real. But there are a couple other European countries that. Do you also
How
take
about France?
France? Oh. Thing about France is I thought I went there once, but it turns out that was just Italy, and the people just talk somewhat similar. But I still do not know whether or not France is real or not. I do not have enough information. I am really sorry to not.
I think they're real. I think France is real.
No, listen. To me, the people there don't seem real. They seem
They
completely.
don't seem real. Like
Yeah, they don't. Yeah.
Actors?
They don't.
Like, what do you mean by fake?
They seem like
Like,
wonky characters someone would make up and write a script for. You know the way
Okay.
they talk. Bonjour is a bit of baguette. That whole accent that they do. It's not real. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I got a conspiracy theory. I just think the whole France is just like a simulation within a part of Italy. Therefore, the way that they talk and the way that they act is completely fake and just scripted. That goes with Brian's theory and your observations.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Italy is the most fake and fabricated country there ever has been. By the way, in case anyone doesn't know, people who went to CCA with me who regretted being around me at the time know that this thing is an FBI device that launches and controls the entire U.S. arsenal of nuclear warheads. And I would do this stupid bit where I would go up to someone and go, "Hey, what's your least favorite country?" And one goofball said Italy. And I actually try to launch missiles and steer it into the place where the GPS thought Italy was. But it turns out I just hit water. So it seems like where Italy is, there's nothing. Just an empty
nothing?
ground. Yeah, there's nothing where
Thing
Italy
is,
would be.
like, how would they keep it a secret?
I launched those nuclear. I don't know. Hey, listen, Slovenia was kept a secret.
What if there's a force
for
field
years.
around Italy?
What if it's like a chunk error?
Also,
Like,
it's-
you can't see it.
It's
But you just fall into the void.
Yeah.
and also why would you think a real country would be shaped like a boot? What the fuck is that? There's no way a real country would be shaped like a boot.
What about Kentucky? What do you think about Kentucky?
Kentucky, actually, that's one of the that's one of the more forgettable of the 50 states. Let me
Well,
see.
is it forgettable or is it real?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I need to actually do some FBI hacking research. Siri, Google search Kentucky. I'm not using
Thing is,
Google,
is
by
that
the way.
nobody
I'm just
knows
saying that.
anyone from Kentucky. That's the thing.
Okay, all right. Don't worry. We're really busting this case open. Also, I got to check the chat. Do you also take a shit before you shower? Oh my God, that's a really good question. Very brave and bold question. Really, it depends. I've been told that the moistness and the hot water vapor in the air, it really gets those bobas to sink down and really shoot through your intestines like a torpedo down to the bottom.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Kentucky. Yeah, Kentucky's not real. I'm looking at these Google images of it. There's no way it's real. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah.
Or did they have like they just have like Google Maps? The way they did it is that they just went over to like some other state and then they just took pictures of that and just they copied it. They just like edit it just so then they can like put all the signs as to say Kentucky.
Landon one block wants to talk about my relationship with CCA. Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, God.
Again,
CCA.
I've already done that, but yeah, I don't like CCA, and I also recently talked to one of my paper reading things about Velvet Jager has to take a shit and take a shower afterwards, but I do remember a long time ago, and I think Mr. Megamind, who also happened to, by the way, yes, Megamind wasn't always the best person and the best quote unquote anti-hero ever. He was actually he went to CCA with me, and Megamind shares my hate, my slight contempt for CCA because
Base, you will burn.
yeah, ASB. Well, I mean, ASB they set themselves on fire, if anything. But there was this whole thing. Remember where there was? I think back in at least the first year I was here, there was multiple kids who had like a suicide issue, and one of the kids like jumped off a roof or something, and the other kid actually successfully killed themselves. And then they held this assembly where the idea is the kids were freaking out, and they had a whole assembly because the kids were having a problem, and Mr. Colleen came up. And he had to give a speech, and he ended up giving the most hollow, ridiculous speech, and it gained lots of traction in the mainstream news networks, or at least I think the local news networks, for being really hollow and intentionally dodging the subject of suicide. So if he pretty much made we're going to stick together if we want to have a falcon, or what's the stupid fucking
The
logo?
thing is,
What's the mascot?
is that I think you forget the
Ravens.
important part.
Yeah, no, right. If we need to
Raven-tastic. That speech.
Yeah, that speech sucks so bad, and
the thing is, his response was then to do nothing. He did
yeah, right.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and if anyone's like saying, if anyone thinks like the homerooms were like the response to it, it was not. They had that like planned in the works just for a while, so they effectively did nothing in response. They just said, okay, let's get on.
Yeah.
They just did the motions. Kind of like that thing called Primo, is where just like all the
Yeah.
businesses just go, yeah, we support this, and then like the month's over and just take it all out.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're businesses. What do you expect? By the way, fellas, I will read and answer all the questions you're putting in the chat, but this is a very important discussion, and I need to finish my thought here. Yeah, so there was this whole thing of Mr. Kaleem giving this terrible speech, and he was pretty much, it was based off as Duncan / Mega, whatever, I don't care. I'll say both names. Duncan / Mega, yes, that is Megamind's real name. That you know. But Megamind's real, no, as Megamind said, based off inaction, and he gave this ridiculous hollow ass speech. Talking about how, well, if we do nothing, we'll still be sticking together and we'll have a raven-tastic year. Forget about those other 2 kids that try to kill themselves. That doesn't matter. All that matters now is that we need to believe in ourselves and be ourselves. Suicide, what's that? I don't know what that is. I'm going to intentionally never mention that. And then one of the school board members didn't like that, and she wanted to actually address the issue. And what happened? Oh, it seems like they cut her mic, and then she.
No, I think Farpole got rid of him. You know?
Yeah, not even good. So
damn.
She then turned it into a whole thing, and rightfully so, because it was absolutely despicable what they did. And she said, well, hey, my First Amendment rights are being infringed, and they were. I want to actually speak up about an issue that Mr. Kaleem refuses to actually address. And then
he should be fired.
No.
If she got, I never knew what happened to her, but if she got fired, that would not be surprising, but it would also be annoying. But okay, let me read these questions. Do you think that people who live in Kentucky get turned into the chicken used at KFC? Okay, so that I'm not gonna. You know how I normally say very good question. My response to that is that's a question. That is definitely a question that exists. Yeah, so I can try.
I don't think it's true.
I
don't know about that.
No.
Well, I mean, I am
There's
a
no way they'll be able to cover it up, because that means that's be people in Kentucky, and no one's gonna be at Kentucky.
Well, I
Yeah.
am.
It's the federal.
Who lives in Kentucky?
Yeah.
I don't know anyone
No
who lives
one
in
to turn it
Kentucky.
into chicken.
Well, I mean, I am an expert when it comes to tasting meat, and I do notice that the chicken in KFC tastes slightly more dirty and juicy. Normally, chicken has occasionally more dry, but I mean, it can get moist. But the chicken at KFC, it really has a mushy, I'd say almost testicle consistency, where it kind of has a little bit of a crunch to it. And that's not just the fried bread on the outside. I'm telling you, there's something else going on. There's something else within the real chicken itself that feels like it's a bit more veiny than usual. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to confirm or de-confirm anything. I'm just going to bring things up for speculation. Okay, Landon said, why did you stick your hand in pea water when looking for the Loch Ness Monster? Okay, well, listen. That was me when I was a cryptozoologist. I got fired after that video. But in case you don't know, there was a video about 2 years or maybe even 3 years ago, I don't remember, where I was searching for the Loch Ness Monster, and the video was called The Hunt for the Loch Ness Monster. I actually handed it in as an English assignment, and I got called to the principal because of that. The idea was Mr. Fraser wanted me to do, or wanted the whole class to each make a presentation, a Google Slides presentation on one subject, and I decided to do mine on cryptozoology, which is a good subject. And I included a mini documentary where me and a fantastic cameraman, Justin Hall, great guy, him and I went into a bit of a Loch Ness cave. Later, I learned that it was just the boys' bathroom, but you know, everyone makes mistakes. But I went in there, and I just wanted to make sure that there was no Loch Ness Monster residing in that dirty, stinky lake. And I dumped my hand in there, confirmed there was no Loch Ness Monster, and then I left. Really nothing else to it. However, Mr. Fraser didn't see it the same way. And also the Miss Brunache, when she watched the footage in front of me, along with my parents, didn't see it the same either. But whatever, to each their own, I suppose. So, soup of side. What do they have against side soups? I have no idea. Who has something against side soups? Will you do a sequel for Searching for the Loch Ness Monster? Well, I mean, once I get my job back as a cryptozoologist, which hasn't happened yet, I'm still fired. I've been fired for about 3 years. Landon Block. Fun fact: Brian has touched the Chromebook with his pea hand before washing it. Sad. Yeah, no, there was a whole thing about a mold infection growing on that Chromebook. It was a bit of a travesty. Yeah, Blackrum says, who doesn't what, have something against side soups? I have nothing against sides. Actually, I don't like any soups except for basic tomato bisque. And that's even getting a little risky. It's getting a little too weird for me. It's a bit one note. I can have about 2 spoonfuls of it before I'm done with it. It's kind of like chocolate. I can only eat so much chocolate before I'm sick of it.
I got a question for you. I don't know if this has been asked before or not, but when did you get Alan Asscrack?
I got Alan Asscrack. Well, I mean, I knew him for a while. We didn't know each other extremely personally, but we knew each other as acquaintances, somewhat impersonal. However, things got a lot more personal when we both started hosting CCA TV together, and Mr. Thornton and Mr. Colleen made the fantastic choice to get us on the show, and we decided to speak up, or Asscrack decided to speak up, and I wanted to just play it safe and not speak up against the powers that be, but Alan, he's way more righteous and way more I suppose caring about justice than I am. I'm more of a guy who bends over and submits to authority. I'm kind of a guy who's like, you know what, you just got to respect the powers above, or else you're going to get smacked yourself. But Alan Asscrack, he has that quality that I really admire, where he's a man of empowerment. He wants to make sure that those that do wrong are delivered justice, and he was killed for it. So that's around when I met him. I met him about 2 or 3 years ago. So.
Okay, yeah, great to have him on good content.
Yeah. Rest in peace. He will be avenged. Can you record a happy birthday message for Eli from video film? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if you can clip this part, but Landon block. Landon, here's what you should do. Email me at briancase2@gmail.com. Send me your thing. We can maybe exchange personals, because after all, you're one of my first fans, so that we can actually get into better contact and communicate in a better way, because YouTube kind of stinks. And I'll be able to send you a happy birthday message, because I was thinking, hey, maybe I could just say happy birthday here, but this is going to be a really long stream, and it's going to be really hard to clip it. I'll do it just in case. Hey, happy birthday, Eli. You're super cool. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, you can just turn on the stream and go to this part, right? At 32 minutes. Exactly 32 minutes. Remember the number 32, Landon. Hold on, let me see if I can oh, you know what I should do? Fuck 32 minutes. Let me bring over this keyboard with its presets. Let me just 1 second. Get all this nonsense out of here. I think I have a preset on here for happy birthday. All right, Landon, hang it tight. That and Casio cord all the way up to max. Now oh god, that's not what you're supposed to do. Okay, the thing about this microphone and this computer is it does not pick up the keyboard audio very well. I don't know why that is, but I'm gonna turn the volume up to max, and I'm gonna just play a very passionate and very tearful rendition of Happy Birthday for Eli, because Eli is also a person who witnessed the making of one of my first real good videos, the texting and driving PSA. So, song bank. Here we go. Step 1. Here we go. What? Wait, I can do it again. Wait.
What the fuck am I listening to?
Yeah.
Stop.
Oh god.
Happy birthday, Eli.
That's a tearjerker.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry to get a little emotional on you guys, but I had to do that. So, anyways, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. Wait, what should I say? Thank you. You're welcome. There you go. Sorry, my brain scrambled after how emotional that was.
The wrong song, Brian.
The mic didn't. Damn it! The mic didn't pick up. Oh, wait, you're saying the mic picked up most of it? Okay, that's good.
It's the wrong song, Brian. You gotta play this.
Should I sing it along with playing the song? Okay.
That's Eli's song. That's Eli's theme.
Fine. I'll do an encore. Fine. How can we navigate back over here? I should
No.
I'm gonna do it one more time. I understand Megamine's in pain, but we got to do it. I'm gonna do a falsetto on here.
Oh.
Wait. You can speed run it.
Okay.
That was really quick. All right. All right. I don't know. Move that over here. Okay. So yes, you're welcome, Landon. And also, I realized that if I sung a really high pitched falsetto, then the mic would only pick up that and not even the real song. If you're taking song requests, here's mine, Piano Man by... Oh, yeah, I know Blackroom to be an old head and really like those old songs. Well, in my song bank, I have Can You Feel the Love Tonight, Lion King theme. Happy birthday to you. We wish you a
I
Merry
don't like the
Christmas.
sound of that.
Wait, no, I'm doing that right now, actually. That's it. I'm doing it. All right, I got to go. Have fun, Brain. Rest in peace, Landon. Have a good one. Wait. We got to do... Yeah, we have to do this one. I don't even know how the rhythm goes, so it's just going to be... Wait, no, we got it.
Why
Why are you singing this?
What?
Are you gonna do a cover of this?
With my fingers, yeah. What? Okay. So that was probably the single greatest musical performance you will ever see on this channel.
I don't think you sung.
So, I mean, if I sang it, the microphone would screw up and it wouldn't pick. In fact, here, let me give you an example.
Then why did you play it? What was the point?
So that you could hear the melodies, the beautiful melodies and the
Oh,
tones.
the melody.
Yeah, coming from the speakers of the keyboard, you goofball.
All right.
Plus, I need to practice singing "Can You Feel the Love Tonight." That's a skill that I haven't exactly honed in yet. But
I see.
so yeah, so far this stream is going significantly better than the second chamber, and that's because I tried to schedule it more appropriately, and it seems to be going acceptably. So, anyways, here's a good question. I keep, or I'd say, ever since I was in first grade, which is why it doesn't sound very good because it's from a while ago. But I only played the first 10 songs and I get bored because I would always play them in order. I wonder what the last couple of songs. Oh, there's Fur Elise on here. Okay, we got to do this. There's a tone. No, that's not it. Here we go. And I can speed play it. It's going to sound really, really good. Here we go. Are you sure that it wasn't from me talking in the second chamber? No, actually, it wasn't. I think it was just the fact that I streamed 2 hours earlier, because especially on a Saturday, because no one does anything on Saturday, because they're all wiped out from all of the partying and the twerking during Friday. Okay. Now I think we're going to be done with the keyboard for now. But
hey, Brent, you ever play Skylanders? You ever played Skylanders?
did I ever play? I saw a lot of, when I was reading National Geographic Kids, I saw a lot of ads for it on the back of those magazines, and I went, oh wow, that looks like a really weird and weird version of what were they called? You know, the little balls you'd roll into the magnetic cards, and they would turn into little characters.
Bakugan?
Oh yeah, Bakugans. Yeah, those things. Yeah.
Bakugans. I had like some of those, but then I think some of them.
Back when I lived in Oregon, I had about 20 of those, and I'd play them with a friend of mine named Spencer.
Instead of using them, I would like throw them at people.
You throw them at the wall? Is that what you do?
I would just like get them. I would put them in the balls and just like fling it as hard as I could. Granted, I have like toddler hands, so I didn't
Well,
do much.
Now I know why you don't have any Bakugans anymore. But oh wait, no,
Yeah, also because I lost them in some playground.
Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. I think the Bakugans I have are still lying around somewhere, except I think they're just lost to both time and the really overcrowded U-Haul storage unit. But I had a square one. I think my most prized possession was this one square Bakugan because they were all circles, but there's this one that was a square, and I was very proud of it until I realized that.
I'll stick the Pokemon card.
Until I realized that it didn't roll anywhere. Wait, hold on. What about? I gotta turn the volume on this a little more up. What about Pokemon cards now?
Yeah, that's the ones that I collect now. Just Pokemon cards. Well, not really anymore. Just have them around.
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of like yeah. Are you saying you'd pass Bakugans around like Pokemon cards? The audio for these.
No. I just collect them now instead of Bakugan.
Oh, okay.
For all my people, and I don't lose them.
Exactly. That a great way to not lose things is to not throw them at people.
Yeah, I still have all my Skylanders.
Yeah, I never got a single. I don't even know what it is. Is it kind of similar to that?
Like those amiibos, those amiibos,
Kind
for
of.
like the Wii, not the Wii, the what do you call them? For Switch. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what that is. That's not good.
Amiibo. It's like those little like figures for like the Switch. You put them on there and they do stuff apparently.
Damn it! Let me see.
I think you just search up Skylanders instead. Just turn.
Wait.
I don't have mine anymore. I don't know where I put them.
Okay, I get it. It's a bunch of figurines of a bunch of Nintendo characters, but what does it say? Skylanders. Okay, let's see what this is.
And like you would basically you would just like have these figurines.
Yeah, no, this logo I would see that all the time.
On this portal thing, and then you can play as that character.
They look like characters from one of those cheap mobile games.
That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, My Singing Monsters. Are you a connoisseur of My Singing Monsters, Brent?
Wait, what's it called?
My Singing Monsters.
Mice.
Only the cool kids play My Singing Monsters.
Okay, wait, mice.
Creator Creepy plays it. Is he in chat?
Yeah, you just.
He does play it. He does. He has his own channel. He has his own tribe.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Hey.
My singing. Oh no! Yeah, no, I saw ads for that. My singing.
Bah.
Singing.
It's amazing.
Monsters.
Bah.
This shit. I would see this all the time.
It's creative.
Yeah, it was something that I never liked it because there was this one character with the really big. Actually, there were multiple characters with just freakishly big feet with the exaggerated toenails. Feet? No, it's just when you make especially that quality of them. Also, they just don't look right. The eyes that are in the
they're monsters. They're not supposed to look normal.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, listen, there needs to be something with a core appeal. Maybe if there was like some I don't know, something recognizable, like a bowl of soup or something at the center of it. But
bowl of soup.
But just
a bowl. There'll be a bowl of soup.
No, and listen, anything that would remind me of the real world.
Bowl of soup.
Yeah, exactly. Anything that would remind me of the real world. But
I don't think you know.
There's trees. Trees remind you of the real world.
Really, where are the trees? I don't see. All I see are a bunch of. Okay.
If you look at the game then you go on your island, there's trees.
Okay, I see a really weird Christmas tree that doesn't. I see a dildo rock. I see a bunch of fucking monsters with their over exaggerated teeth and their eyes and their feet. It looks like Big Mouth. That's what it looks like with their fucked up teeth and their eyes that look way too big for their head.
Funny monster, man. Funny monster.
See when
so it is.
Not to rag on your on the best game ever, but where is it? Let's see. Can I actually make this visible? Kind of. No, I can't.
It is the best game ever, though, Brand.
Okay, well, I've never played it. Maybe it'll all.
Yeah, you don't understand how cool it is.
You know what? You're right. I don't. I gotta. Okay. See, I gotta text this guy. The chamber is a go. join the server and activate.
I see it. The live stream. What a grief thumbnail.
If you can, make the chamber worth it. Okay, there we go. Put that there. Get out of there. All right.
Creepy was here for a minute.
Yeah, no,
He's
he said howdy and then he never said anything again.
Yeah, he left.
That's a shame. That's
He's a fake fan.
Well, no, listen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
We
I don't
should
want to
put him on
divide
a
my.
cross.
I don't want to divide my
Yeah.
fan base up. I think that Creator Creepy. He's my. I hate him and he's not and he's one of probably the single the fakest fan I could ever have. But at the same time, he's still a fan. All fans are all fans' lives matter. But what was this notification I got on here? Okay, never mind. I thought someone joined the server, which is the goal. We're trying to pack the servers, like kind of like that.
All right. Yeah.
Didn't My Singing Monsters get a slight resurrection? Well, that would
Yeah, it did because it was on Steam.
right.
That's why everyone started playing it again.
So it started out as a mobile game, but now it infiltrated other mediums.
Yeah, sadly though,
That
you cannot
is
play
scary.
it on you can't play it on you can play mobile too soon. So you can't like tribe. You can connect with friends that are on mobile.
That's not right.
On Steam.
Yeah, you see that's
It's also only on Windows. So
well, this is a
on the
Windows
Mac,
computer. I could just
get
play
fun.
My Singing Monsters right now. Except I'm not
What?
gonna. I mean, technically this is a Windows computer right here, despite how shitty the camera looks. I could play My Singing Monsters right now.
yeah,
but,
you could. You could definitely.
You should.
But then my dad's gonna my dad's gonna check the Steam account and he's gonna see My Singing Monsters. He's gonna wonder what type of shit I'm into. My dad sees because I don't have a Steam account. My dad does, and I've been piggybacking off his Steam account the whole time. And if
Does your dad play games?
he plays too much, it's being a whole thing. It's
Wait, what do you play? What is your game? He's a gamer, so tell us what he plays.
he plays lots of Skyrim and Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's what he plays.
Does he play Stardew Valley?
I think you know the answer to that question. He certainly used to, and now he ignores all of us while playing Skyrim and Kingdom Come. He's a great man. I have to appreciate it because he really is passionate about his gaming. He doesn't give up, and whenever he dies in the game, we got to leave the room because then you might get some collateral. So yeah, Blackrum says play it or not. Well, he's given me two really equally possible options. I'm gonna let it all hang in the air. Wait, hold on. Who joined? Beater of Liberals. Okay, this guy is my favorite. This guy's my favorite. Beater of Liberals has come in here. Any liberals in this voice chat, get the freaking heck out of here. Do I still stand by Eskimos being superior to Hawaiians? Yes, despite the fact that my aunt and my two cousins could potentially be watching this, I still stand by that. All Hawaiians are stupid and lame.
Good. That's good, Brian. You have to
except for my cousins and my aunt. Except for them.
Stand by your beliefs.
I do stand by my beliefs. I never change my mind ever. Changing your mind, if anyone changes their mind, they're immediately immoral.
It's evil.
Yeah, exactly. If people, if when you change your mind in an argument, you look really bad, and that's because you're the dumbest person in the entire conversation once you change your mind. So don't ever change your mind about anything, and that's how you become a smart person.
What are some things that you think are fake?
Well, I mean, as I already said, I do think Italy is fake. I do think Kentucky is definitely fake. Another thing that I think is fake is Actually, let me think about this. A very good question, because what makes?
Do you believe that the 19th Amendment is fake?
Shit, I forgot my amendments. Which one's the 19th one? Let me look this up.
I'm pretty sure it's the woman's right to vote.
Okay, let's see. 19th Amendment. Yeah. Okay,
That's first wave feminism, though.
Got it. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. There's a whole thing within the conservative community that's being said so much it's become a cliche, where first wave feminism is significantly better than modern feminism, or they call it third wave.
Yeah, it
feminism.
is. We're on like I think we're on fourth way.
Fourth wave.
'Cause
Really? What was
first
third?
wave was the right to vote, then second wave was the right to work, and I think third wave was like equality in general, and fourth wave is just kill men.
Oh, God. That can't. There's no way. I listen.
Yeah, it is. It's tear down the patriarchy. That's fourth way.
As an extremely progressive feminist who loves everyone,
It's kill men. It's men are evil.
okay. Well, listen. I don't think a single man has recently died at the hands of a woman in the past 20 years. So I don't think I have the proof to back that up.
I don't think women ever do anything.
Wait a minute. No, wait. I mean, listen. If you look at popular culture and all of the empowered feminist movies, you see a lot of men dying at the hands of women, which is actually very oppressive.
Have you heard of Antifa?
Have I? What's that? I have no idea what Antifa is. Tell me.
Do you actually? Or not?
Yeah. What's Antifa? Is that an Italian restaurant or something?
It's a group that says it's like a quote unquote anti-fascist group, and then it's basically a bunch of like white kids, rich white kids. They go around with like weapons and they just like try to fight fascism.
It's just.
And then they just destroy stuff.
Just a bunch of
like beat the crap out of people.
Yeah, I mean, actually,
That sounds fun.
The thing is that I don't think anyone likes Antifa. My dad is probably the most ridiculous leftist
No
I've ever
one
seen.
likes Antifa, but they'll defend Antifa. Just tribalism.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Let me just say this right now, though.
So they'll say like they're anti-fascist, and then they're like, okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the idea of calling yourself anti-hate and then being so hateful and aggressive about your position on destroying hate that you end up becoming the worst aggressor yourself. But my dad is extremely leftist. I've gotten so many arguments with that guy, and he had a whole thing. He had a 10-year phase in between his 20s and 30s where he just studied Marxism just extensively. He memorized just Marxist literature, and even he does not like Antifa. In the words of my dad, Antifa are a bunch of Berkeley students having tantrums and looking like idiots. So that's what my dad thinks of Antifa.
Oh, they're a bunch of rich white kids.
Wait, what?
They're a bunch of rich white kids.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's yeah. So I mean, they're trying to have a conversation about who's more oppressed, and they end up just looking like hypocrites themselves. So, by chance,
So just walk into a political discussion.
I know.
yeah, no, this often gets political, right? Because Megamind loves politics. You know, Megamind got into a lot of political debates with Metro Man. So
it's more because someone told local Peter, and we're just like, all right.
yeah, Megamind's hatred for the oppressive nature of Metro Man led to him, I think, becoming very politically inclined in one direction.
Didn't he start liking Metro Man at the end of the movie?
Well, no, because he became Music Man. Metro Man was
I
always
mean, he
hated.
always liked Metro Man. He always
Yeah.
he always liked them. It's like
Music
a
Man.
rivalry.
Music Man's a different person.
He hated Titan.
Yeah, Titan was the nice guy. He was the
Yeah.
he was like,
The Reddit nice guy.
I'm pretty sure Titan was like the guy who was evil.
he was the quote unquote nice guy.
Yeah.
Low-key, Titan would be like exactly like what would happen if a Reddit nice guy got superpowers.
Exactly. That's exactly what it
All
I
right.
actually never thought of it that way. Low-key,
Really?
I'm gonna be real. I never thought of it. Like I've seen the movie a lot, especially as a kid, but obviously as a kid I was not thinking, I wonder how this would compare to certain Reddit users online. No, I was just like, oh, big blue man fight big red man.
Yes, you're
the thought.
committing blasphemy right now, Mr. Opinion. I do not respect that. If you talk about just big blue man, that's discriminatory. That is a very I can't believe you just said that. In fact, if you told that to my mom, she would cover her face and then she would start crying. So
Cover her face and then start crying.
Blue man.
Oh, also, must I say, good content. Your hair has definitely grown back out.
yeah, people have called it said it's like a chia pet. So
Actually, what was that? You posted that photo on Instagram. I wanted to ask you about that. Like, how did you get like 7 different people just to just communally hold your hair?
Why do you have Instagram? No.
because, well, for one, Instagram is the worst website ever, but I need to do it in order to spy on people. All right,
What's your Instagram name?
They post very personal information. It's just my name. Just type in Brian Case, BrionCose, Case, last name Case, as in nutcase or suitcase. So.
No, but like, can you
Oh,
explain like
I found it.
how that photo came to reality?
Well, I mean, as
I'm
I
curious.
put in that parenthetical,
Yeah, that's a lot of people.
yeah, hold on. Let me just put the picture. I guess for context. Where is the? God damn it! Now I gotta choose the photo. I hate that feature of Discord. It sucks where you have to just select more photos. I need to get rid of that. But yeah, it is. Let me go all the way down here. It's this photo. Yeah.
Oh God! What happened here? What is this? What is this? I'm sorry.
It's simply a documentation of many encounters I had. There was a scenario where I had a couple of parasites infecting my head, so I hired some hairdressers to get
Who
it
are
out.
these people?
Okay, no, act.
Who
Did you
are
just
you?
walk up to? Did you okay? I actually want to know what actually happened. Did you just walk up to a group of people and ask them to do? Because the thing is, clearly they agree.
What
What did you do?
All I'll tell you is that I didn't bring up the idea. I didn't bring that up. They wanted to do it, not me.
Have y'all?
Oh, really? They just straight up were saying yeah, I'll do this.
It was not preceded with me going, hey guys, would it be awesome and funny if you guys touched my hair? That never happened. They
are all women, bro. Legit.
No.
You were such a.
Three of them are women. The other two or three were like a bunch of gay men. That's pretty much it.
I think what I think is funny is one of them who you did it with. I'm pretty sure, I think I might be looking at the wrong person. A lot of them have similar profile pictures.
Yeah, that's
but
weird.
One of them posts a lot of, and just because I know this would contradict your political beliefs and your political beliefs.
He had that Antifa video.
Contradict yours, but they post tons of the infographics where it's why BLM matters and all that. Yeah, I'm not sure if you added them, but no, what I'm saying is I just think it's ironic because I'm not sure if they know your political views.
Oh no, I did the thing with the Eli voice memos where I did the whole. Did you know that the majority of where he gave the FBI stats where he went, the majority of homicides are committed by black people. Wait, actually, I think I have that voice memo right here. Where is it? I recorded it back in October of last year. Let me find that.
You posted that?
I didn't I have it just in my thing. Let's see.
You should post that.
Controversial stats. Yeah, it's this one.
Did you know that the majority of homicides in America are done by black men, and that a police officer is 18 more times more likely to be killed by a black man than a black man is to be killed by a police officer?
I love that image, Brand. It's just
Which one? Which image? The one where
dead stare. The dead.
Yeah, the absolute true that as well. The just dead stare of nothing.
Why do you post so much on Instagram? Do you post every time you upload?
I mean, I try to, but sometimes I forget because I hate Instagram so fucking much. But
why do you hate Instagram? Personally, I don't mind Instagram. It's I like it just because I've also been able to connect.
Creator Creepy is asking me to ask you when the next epic Rap I Love Ethnicity is going to be released, but I already asked this last time.
I wanted to get volunteers for the next epic rap battle of ethnicity, and also I need to work on my impressions of a Chinese person. I'm not very good at that. But so far I've pitched the idea to a couple of Comedy Central Network people, and they told me to leave their building and never come back. But here's the thing, that may come back. I actually think that's a series I could exploit for more money and more personal gain. So I'll see if I can bring it back.
It's such a grand idea.
Yeah, exactly. I need to find the Chinese person puppet. I have a bunch of the puppets in fact, fucking me.
Just make one. Why don't you put your face on the puppet?
I suit all these from scratch.
You should just be Chinese and just Mongolian.
Wait, they're up here.
Just make them both Asian. Hey, don't tell which one's which.
Yeah, no, that.
Make a mistake.
Wait. Here's a yellow finger puppet. That could be the Chinese person. I don't know.
Yeah, I just think a same yellow.
Except that doesn't make any sense because this is a duck. That doesn't even make any sense. Okay. Take these. Take that. These finger puppets are so small. And by the way, in case you don't know, I put these on my Christmas wish list as a joke because I thought no one would get it. And it turns out that my aunt could not take the hit. And now I'm stuck with all this shit.
Sounds like something that would happen. Just putting something. Imagine just putting like. I'm trying to think of something really stupid that you would put on your Christmas list as a joke, and then someone actually gets it for you, and you just don't know what to do with it.
If you really want to know where this came from, now you know. Because my aunt got that for me. Actually, it was a great gift. I ended up using it a lot.
Oh, really? Wait, your aunt got those things for you?
My By the way, my dad got texts from his dad, and my grandparents started texting my parents because they were concerned about the items on my wish list. They didn't know what to make. I put about 10 different plastic mannequin body part items, and they really they didn't respond well to it. I only had one family member get me a body part, and it was the best one out of all of them. So I mean, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Actually, this isn't very much related to what we're talking about. I'm just curious because I know you made one, but never got released. But when are we gonna get when were we gonna get a full Eli diss track? Possibly. I say diss track. It's so cringe, but we've made some songs. You could do it.
Yeah.
The Megamind Sermon 3 sing along.
You know what? I should totally do that. If I did Megamind Sermon 3, and at the end, I have I'm about to play a really orchestral.
Wait, you should make an outro. What you should do is that you should have Megamind Sermon 4, and just have the outro be the diss track.
Yeah, no, I'll have the outro where I go on the keyboard and I start playing a beautiful piano ballad, and I'm about to break into. I'm about to break in a beautiful song, and I go, "Fuck Eli," or something like that.
Here's what I would. This would be the most ideal outcome, because I've said this recently. It's sometimes I feel like there's times where obviously because it's just so easy to mess with him, but it's at the same time there's points where sometimes we kind of mess with him when we really don't need to, in a sense of he won't do anything. We'll try and get it on the Discord or whatever. But I think this would be the last thing where we do. And hopefully, ideally, if it ever got him off his rocker too much, I guess you could say, he gets so mad at the diss track, you just flamed his entire family. His brother is just curling in pain because he realizes his music is garbage. And then Eli, in his rage, makes his own diss track and posts it on his YouTube channel. That would be the best way to end it off, and then just
he'd have to react to his diss track first.
No, exactly. But then after that, you just never talk to him again. Just let him make his own diss track, and just never interact with him again.
Yeah.
But if he won, though, they could just be "Oh, I just showed him my really."
Who cares? Who cares?
I mean, it's fun. If it's a fun piece of content, why not? I'll make little jabs at him. I mean, I'm doing an entire interaction chamber on my channel right now where I'm talking about him and I'm criticizing him because he sucks. So I mean, Eli doesn't want that.
Bring him on.
Yeah. No. What I've always wanted to do is I know Eli used to be subbed to my channel. I don't even know if he is. I don't think he is. But it'd be so funny if we could get him to come on here onto this Discord server and get him to converse with us, except he banned me from all of his comment sections. So,
well, do you realize every time you tried that though, you just revert to ignore dismissive mode and just go
go crazy, go stupid.
Yeah, go crazy, go stupid. And it's basically what he would do.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's different here is now we are on the actual channel.
Yeah, we're on a different show where he can just go crazy, go stupid. Yeah, I don't think you understand.
Work. You know what I can play? I can play Eli Infinity War. Let me play this. And by the way, a lot of the people here was here for this, but I just want to. I was the only person who recorded this, and I think it's really worth it. 49 minutes, but we can get to the best part. So
actually, I'll post it in the chat. But I remember, I think this was when Eli really pissed me off. I think because because when we originally were talking to him and he's like, you started to like beef. I didn't like, because I really, okay, sorry. When I saw his content, I just did not want him at all to know that I also did YouTube, because I knew that he was going to bring that into it as well. So like, I really tried, because like, I kind of like trolled around with him and all that, but I just did like everything in my power to like not bring my channel into it as well, because I don't know, I just didn't want him to know. But I forgot that I had it linked in my Discord, so then he found it, and he was like trying to tell me how bad it was, and I think it just like it set me off. Like something about it just like yeah, it was like it hit a nerve. I think it was because it was just like something about him. Because the thing is, I wasn't like I'm not sure if I was making fun of his channel at the time. I might have been, which would have made sense, but I wasn't telling him that I was better. I wasn't even bringing my like channel into it. So then when he did, it just something about it set me off the wrong way. So then in my anger, okay, it's not anger, but just kind of like I was kind of like frustrated, but I didn't want to like actually get mad, because that would have been something really stupid to get mad over. So I just like made a diss track, right? I hate saying diss track because it sounds so just weird now, but I made here, I'll post it in here. Like I made a whole diss track on Eli.
Yeah, that was on your comments. He said the throwing up emoji, and he put thumbs down, and then Brian really ended them. He said, "Got nothing better to do. We're talking about you in my stream, and this is the only publicity you'll get."
Hey, I can. Okay, let's see. You're fucking autistic. Listening to you makes me go ballistic. Wait. I gotta read this in a sophisticated. This is a sophisticated diss track. You're fucking autistic. Listening to you makes me go ballistic. Trying to act like you a misfit, but we all know you ain't got any bitches. When I first heard of you, you didn't seem that bad. Talked to Rajiv and he seemed glad. I listened to you and balled my fists. Hearing your bullshit made me want to cut my wrists. You try to act like your life is rough. You live in California. Shut the fuck up. You think you're the main character. No one would watch that show. You're a background character who dies in the first episode. Your videos are fucked and the content is damp. Your channel is used as torture in concentration camps. You think you figured out the system and that your channel will boom, but your videos barely get 10 views. And don't even try to talk down on what I do. I will always have a better work ethic than you. I have put more effort in one video than all of yours alone. You only spend 5 minutes editing on your phone. The last time you used your brain has been a while. You're trying to get people to vote for a pedophile. Oh, no one cares about your race, or just put that. Wait, no. No one cares about your race. Just put that shit to bed. Regardless of your race, everyone wishes you were dead. You're never gonna be successful. Never gonna get a Benz. Your channel more dead than a World War II veteran. I bet after this track you're gonna go cry. But remember, you think people that vote Trump should die. Wait, no. But remember, you think people that vote Trump should die. You're a horrible person at the end of the day, because on top of all this, you hate gays.
It's stupid, but you made like the voice just made it sound so much more. That was good.
Is Eli's alt YouTube account called Eli the LGBTQ plus master?
Wait, what?
So that was Brian. I remember when originally that was posted, I actually thought that was Eli. And if I was kind of hoping, like there was a little part of me that I was hoping it was, because that would have been so funny if that was all. And then Brian told me that it was him, which it was still funny, but yeah.
Brian, why do you not use that more often? Like just when he's commenting, he's making a video, you just comment with that one.
Oh, and I comment with Eli the LGBTQ master. I could do that. In fact, hold on. Let me see if I can actually.
Pretty sure that will work.
If I can hack him into this stream right now.
I hope you all enjoyed the diss track. Make sure to like, subscribe, and watch more of my videos.
Wait. Okay, here we go.
Oh wow, you did respond to that. I didn't even. Okay, I know. I'm talking about when he posted that comment on my Becoming a Brawl Stars video. I actually didn't. I guess I never got a notification for that.
For what?
You got nothing better to do. When you responded to his comment on my most recent video, I'll be honest. Like, I kind of agree with Eli on this one, on that one, because that's probably like that Brawl Stars video wasn't that good. I'll be honest. It could have been way better, but it wasn't like it wasn't my best work. I'm like afterwards I was just like, I don't really like it.
It was amazing
I
and
think,
engaging. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I felt like I was watching. Okay, no, turn that off. Okay, I felt like I was watching a real creative process going on here. I mean, which
You're not.
Yeah. There's actually my becoming my. All right. Goodbye.
wait a minute,
But
fellas, get on the stream. Eli, the LGBTQ master, has commented on my stream. That's not good.
Oh my god, damn it. Yeah, if there's my ballast tongue video, do you remember that, Brian? That one that was getting a solid amount of views.
Is that the one with the knife?
Yeah, the knives. Yeah. No, I was just wondering because that one hit 10K views recently. That's I don't know why that was. It was okay. I think it just somehow tapped into the algorithm.
Yeah.
But I think my favorite video out of all the ones I made is my Alexa one. Here, hold on, I'll put it in here. That was probably my favorite video. At least or the one that I felt like came out the best.
My favorite video of yours is the one where you review Owen's channel, and then he deleted his, and then he commented, "Damn, bro, you do nothing but hate on other people. Imagine living life as you hating on people on the internet, while people like me cure cancer and cure AIDS."
Cure AIDS. I wasn't going that. He wasn't going there with it. Eli the LGBT. God, so
yeah, Eli the LGBTQ master, man, that was some hate that was thrown my way.
Oh my god, it's Eli. God, I'm such a big fan.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god, I'm such a big fan.
Wait, who is that? Let me put my reading glasses on. It's Eli the LGBTQ master. You're not even good. That's it, Eli. That's the last straw. I'm gonna comment on your new. Actually, I can't. I can't comment on your new video.
He hasn't made a new video, and that makes me extremely sad.
Well, I mean that means that he's probably. I mean, if at this point, the most activity that I'm seeing from him is him just desperately deleting comments that just bring my name up.
Yeah.
In case you don't know, Mr. Opinion, there have been a bunch of guys who commented like, "What good content's better" or something like that.
Yeah, I think I saw that. I think I'm actually I think something I would want to if he ever came back on Discord, which I kind of don't want him to, just because it's
it'd be annoying.
It's kind of repetitive at this point.
Yeah.
But I say that as if he's constantly trying to come on the Discord. I mean, we just probably shouldn't get him on Discord again. So I don't want to make it sound wrong. I'm not trying to make it sound like that. Eli is constantly asking us to join Discord and talk. No, we're always the ones, or at least mainly Brian. I definitely help, but mainly us are the people who are trying to get him on Discord. We probably shouldn't, just because there's no point anymore. But if he ever were hypothetically to come back on, I just would want to ask him why he did and genuinely, I'd want to ask him why he deleted his video on you. Purely out of curiosity, because I'm not just.
I know why.
I didn't see the point.
I know why that was. That was because I made my response, the 200 subscriber special, because the thing is that the video was up for 3 days, 3 whole days, and he didn't take it down. But then I released my video in which I just showed his own clips and exposed him. I was very light with my touch when it came to roasting him, and then only 2 hours after I released that video, then he took it down. So to me, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Well, but that's the thing. I don't get that because I understand the fact that you made your response and it was received way better. It legit has a perfect like to dislike ratio. But it's he comments just what I wanted, which I'm sure if he was really intimidated, or I don't want to say intimidated. That sounds really stupid, but I guess. Taken aback by the fact that your response just absolutely blew his out of the water. If that really kind of got under his skin, then I could see why he would comment "Oh, just what I wanted." I could kind of see that, but it's still I think in his head, and this is just my theory, and I wouldn't be surprised if I was wrong. And I hate to theorize people as if it's I know what everyone is thinking, but if I had to make a guess. I think what he might have been trying to do was making a response video or making a video about you, getting you to respond to it, and then he deletes his video so that he can try to like make you look like you're just constantly harassing him. But even then, that would have backfired because you had the link to his the link to his video, which you actually took out of the description.
Really? I
But,
thought
yeah.
I thought I kept it in there, but I mean, I even without the link, which I mean, if it's not in there, I can just put it back in now. But I don't know why I never removed anything from that. I think I edited the description and to spell in all caps, "Hey, he deleted his video. I'm gonna put a new link, I think, or something like that." But he didn't. Where is it? Where is this stinky video? But here it is. Yeah, so I mean, to me, Eli's just trying to cover his ass. I mean, he just wants to look good, and I already gave full context. I already said in that video that he uploaded a video on me, and there's literal footage of him reacting to my videos.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's no way that
Yeah,
that I can look like the aggressor here. No, yeah, the description of my 200 subscriber special says, "Update: only hours after the release of this video, Eli deleted his video on me, so I will post the link to an unlisted re-upload of it here," and I put the link.
I mean, that's weird because I don't see it. Hold on, let me go back to
200 subscriber special.
Yeah, the description literally isn't there. I don't see it.
Really? The fuck?
Yeah.
Are you kidding
I
me?
don't know what to tell you.
Wait, hold on. I don't know why YouTube's doing
I don't
this.
see it anymore. I saw it the other day. I don't
God
see it anymore.
damn it. Wait, which video are you talking about?
The 200 subscriber special.
Okay, well, I'm going to go into an alt account and check this because... Okay. Let's see. No, I see the description. It's right here. I mean, I'm on an alt account.
I don't see it. I don't like, maybe it's just like a glitch or something, but I just don't see it.
I'll be back.
Dang, that's weird.
Unfortunate. Oh well.
Well, you know, I do still think the link for that re-upload is still somewhere, I guess. But yeah, let's see. Do that. Get rid of that. But no, my dream for this series is to one day get Eli on here to converse. But wait a minute. Perhaps that dream can come true. Wait, everyone, silence. I hear footsteps. Who could it be? Is it? Wait a minute. No. It's Eli. Eli, what do you have to say?
Boy, it's me, Eli, and I'm here to say.
Yeah, I need to go on the stream so I can see this.
Wait, no, okay, yeah.
No,
Go onto the
I
stream.
need to go.
Eli will come back down. He needs to make a really good entrance.
Okay, yeah, I'm on the stream. I can see now.
Okay, shh, silence.
Boy, it's me, Eli, and I'm here to say, I hate you. You're dumb.
Well, and now he's gone. Wait a minute.
My name is Eli. You want to know about why I'm here? I'm Brian's best friend. He found me in a broom closet when he was 6 years old. My name is...
And here's another one.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
You can have a conversation with him like, hey, Eli, do you like big, throbbing, pulsating sausage in your mouth?
Yes.
Do you think that your content is actually really good deep down inside?
No.
Uh-oh. Eli, what's your opinion on how sexually attracted you feel to your brother?
Shut the fuck up.
Uh-oh, he's in denial. Well, Eli, how are you...
Do you actually have voice recordings?
Hey, Eli, how are you doing today?
I'm doing very good. Thank you for asking.
Well, Eli, I think you're dumb and lame and you also suck.
I agree with Brian on this one.
Well, there you go. I do not want to get this stream taken down for harassment. I do not. So, that bit's...
So you literally made voice recordings for this.
Okay, when I
You made voice recordings of Eli so you could have the... Oh, what is this? Why does this exist? Why?
When I was in Yosemite, when we had a little mini vacation last year, I had this broom and it didn't have this on it. It had Eli's face on it, and I took it everywhere.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I recorded those voice memos so I could have conversations. And he said, "Where you go? Brian found me in a broom closet." And the idea is that Yeah,
Hello?
that's supposed to be the callback. Wait, who the heck is this? Let me find. Let me. I need to check the Discord. Who? Oh, it's Mr. Uber. Finally, he makes his appearance. I've been waiting for him. How you doing? And,
Yo.
And it's Raina. Hello. All right. Yeah. So, how's it going? How's your day today on a scale of 1 from 1 to 10, rounded to the nearest decimal place, with 5 being the average score?
Average decimal. My days are always a 5.
Always a 5. You know what? I appreciate the stability in your life. That's something
I don't.
You know you want to have a 5.1 day or a 4.9 day one of these days?
No, I would rather have like a 7 and then a 3 alternating.
You know what? I mean that's kind of close to what I envision. I always just wanted to have a 6s and 2s alternating.
Yeah, I'm a head out. I'm going.
6 plus 2 doesn't equal.
I'm gonna listen to the I Have Money MF Doom remix. See y'all later.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I salute you. Yeah. I mean,
6 and 2 doesn't add up to 10 though.
Exactly. I want my life to be imperfect, but at the same time complete. I want to just be blue balled that much. I want to live a life of permanent blue ballishness. Isn't that right, Raina? Isn't that right, Raina?
I hit myself in the face.
Huh?
Well, anyway, sorry, that's my opinion. There's a bunch of people. Okay, that my sister went into the room. She's welcome here in case she has an objection to anything you can say. She'll scream, "I'm offended," and then she can get me to kick you guys off of the Discord chat. But
I can.
no, you can't. But
How old is she?
she's how old are you?
I don't know.
Okay, she doesn't know. My guess is that she's around 13 or 15.
Okay, so I shouldn't actually just go full like.
No. She is an experienced woman. She's strong and independent. She can handle it. She can handle everything. Certainly more than dirty white males.
Did she find a cereal?
Did she find a cereal? She likes Fruit Loops. I don't know. Is it or
Yes, I like Fruit Loops.
She was asking for where the cereal was, and you told her you didn't know. So I was
Oh.
wondering if she found it.
Yeah. So I do believe that the Fruit Loops are in the pantry downstairs.
They are?
Yeah. Well, don't leave yet. You need to interact with the interaction
Do I
chamber.
really?
She looking for cereal again?
Yes, I really did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know why. Maybe she had a hope that maybe I could do.
Have you bring full containers of food to your room?
No, and also Raina's a fan of the regurgitation theory. The idea that you know how a mama bird regurgitates food into the baby's mouth. She has some twisted fantasy where she wants to do that with me. I don't get it. But hey, to each their own, as they would say. Well, Mr. Uber, I have some slightly sad news. Due to some recent scheduling things I wasn't aware of, this is going to probably be the shortest interaction chamber. However, it's not. My schedule isn't too tight yet, and I still want to have more interactions. So, I'm technically still here. Hey, we can converse about stuff. How has life been? A 5, obviously, but I mean 11.
It's going. I wouldn't say good, but I wouldn't say bad.
Man, that sounds honestly really depressing. Just a complete world of indifference. At least with the pain, you feel like you're being woken up a little bit or something.
Yeah, it's not that good actually.
So would you lower it down to like a 3 or a 4, something like that?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. No. I actually kind of like the structure of the chamber this time, because it started out with a bunch of people coming in and a bunch of people arguing over each other about Joe Biden, but now. It's calmed down, and now it's kind of like the after show. It's just me and you conversing casually. But yeah, no, it's all having something always in the middle. That's kind of my position on movies. I would rather watch an offensively terrible movie than watch a really mediocre and not entertaining by any stretch of the imagination. And that's truly the worst type of movie for me. I would rather be shocked to death than bored to death. So,
what's your favorite movie?
Well, I don't really have a favorite movie, but I have lots of favorite movies. Hereditary by Ari Aster is probably the single greatest horror movie. Anyone saying that The Exorcist is the greatest horror movie needs to get out of town, because I think Hereditary is the scariest film I've seen, at least. And the thing is that I wasn't even as scared of the movie as my dad was. My dad, we had a whole thing where we watched. We were trying to watch some new movies, and we happened to stumble upon it. and I thought it was scary and it was good. But my dad's life was ruined, and I can't bring up Hereditary with him, or else he gets really angry because I think the movie kind of made life worse for him in general. I mean, those are his words too. Because the thing about Hereditary, I don't know, have you watched it, by the way?
No.
Oh, it's so good. Do you care about horror movies at all, or do you appreciate the art form, or do you get any amount of joy out of them?
I used to watch a couple.
I see. I'd say it's actually a pretty good movie. You could never have watched a horror movie and still kind of get where it's coming from. But you know how most horror movies they do the very cheap corporate route where they just go like that, and they or there you have very tense generic music they probably got from some royalty free website, and then they do a loud noise, and you have the main character gasp, and it turns out it was just another one of the main characters just behind them tapping their shoulder, or they do some fake outs, and that's technically what counts as a scare. Just loud noise. They call it a jump scare. I don't like the term because it's overused, but that's what it is, and it sucks.
Yeah, but what's going on with Eli LGBT Master in the chat?
Oh, that's just me. I mean, that's not me. People call it one of my alt accounts, but I just call it my inner Eli. I made that account to channel my inner Eli and to try and comment on Eli's videos, but Eli blocked my account real quick. But that's what Eli the LGBT. I'd say it's a really accurate representation of what Eli is. But here, the thing about Hereditary is that it doesn't do jump scares. It shows you things that are actually scary, actually terrifying to think about. And it really doesn't hold back with showing you some of the most wacky and weird stuff. And it's definitely worth your time. Very good movie. It's controversial. A lot of people didn't like it. People came in expecting shitty jump scares, and they ended up having pretty much their lives ruined. Raina really wants to see it, but she can't because she would actually probably have a problem for a long time. Yeah, you would. It's a movie that is.
There isn't any milk.
There is. Yeah, no, I drank it.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, okay, whatever. Anyways, yeah, okay, whatever. Well, anyways, Mr. Uber, what's your opinion on Eli the LGBTQ man? I think that's the best account on this entire platform.
I mean, if he is the LGBTQ master, I feel like he should be getting some advice from.
Yeah. No, Eli has a rainbow katana in his garage. I saw it in one of his vlogs.
Where'd you get that butt thing?
Well, I mean, these are abs, and this is I have two different stories. Where one is I have a body dealer, and I have a bunch of people who ship me in random things. But Ishus says hello, and that's important because it's actually a perfect segue into where this really comes from, because this actually comes from my family members, because I put this on my I put it on my wish list. My Christmas wish list as a joke because I thought it'd be funny, and it turns out some people took it as an actual cry for help and a want for, I guess, plastic gratification, and that's what I got, I guess. So now I'm stuck with this thing, and I've been utilizing it for the past year to my greatest ability.
How realistic is it?
Oh, it's very body realistic. The proportions, the extra cracks at the bottom, the dimples. Trust me, have you seen some of those middle-aged women's butts on the beach? You see dimples like that times a million. My sister's covering, but she knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
She has to be faced with the truth. The spinal cord.
I mean, like the feel of it, you know?
Oh, that, if
Someone had too much plastic surgery.
yeah, like if someone had too much plastic surgery right in their butt, where their butt just became about 70% plastic, that's what that would feel like.
So it's not really authentic.
No.
Natural booty.
When it comes to proportions, yeah, but when it comes to other things like actual ass operations, anatomy is good. You see the spine, but when it comes to other stuff like, I don't know, excreting or intaking things, you can't really open anything up, which I think that they should have that. I feel like any phasers, and the buttons were fake. You couldn't even press the buttons. It was just all for decoration. That's what I feel like this is. It's not want to. Life is full of disappointments.
You want to play with butts?
Well, I mean, it's a toy. Wait, we got a new fellow over here. We got Tack Lung. What a name. Tack Lung.
Hi, Taklum.
Would you like to exhibit your beautiful voice to us? You got like a bunch. That was beautiful. Your inflections are just beyond my comprehension. I think a very nice deep soprano. I like it. Oh God, no. This is gonna be a repeat of when Rab was just making fart noises for a straight hour on this server. And my sister was there the whole time, and her left ear, I think, is never going to hear the same again. Yeah, I feel like this is Rab in disguise. I'm gonna have to put my foot down. I'm gonna keep his volume there. You know, you can still hear it in the background, but I'm gonna make it a little quiet so that we don't kill people's ears.
Yeah, I have him at like 10% right now.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Anyways, yeah, so well, now I'm getting real hungry. So I do think that it's probably a good idea to leave it off here. I do want to keep conversing with you though, but I think I do have to go. This is a pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a pretty good chamber session, and now that I've had the appropriate, adequate amount of interaction, I can now leave and escape. I was trapped here against my will, but now I can finally get my free ticket out. So I've had the necessary interaction. So, hey, thank you for conversing with me again.
You're welcome.
You're a good man who I believe is underappreciated by the culture. You're part of an underappreciated breed of creators.
Yes.
All right. Anyways, I gotta go. Make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. I gotta get rid of the Discord first. Okay. Check you later, Uber. Well, thank you for checking out. Thank you for checking in, and I gotta check out, and I guess so should you. So make sure to live, laugh, cry, and also not die. Goodbye. Salute. Kaput.